Co-captain Adele McMahon back into the side in the back row, replacing Grace Moore, with Aoife Wafer moving to the blind side. Dorothy Wall and Sam Monaghan remain together in the second row. Niamh Jones flanked in the front row by Linda Newgang and Christy Haney. An unchanged back division, Aoibhinn Riley and Dana O'Brien at half-back. Enya Breen and Eve Higgins are in the centre, while on the wing, Bevan Parsons will be looking to take her chances, having given up a couple of opportunity against the Italians at the RDS. Well, Wales make 4 changes to the 15 that began the round 2 defeat to England. Alicia Joyce-Butcher's returns to the pack, joining Beth Lewis and Alex Callender in the back row. Georgia Evans and Abby Fleming are paired in the second row. Again, the front row is Salisa Tuatapolu replacing Donna Rose, who drops to the bench. There are also changes to the back line. Johan Cunningham opting for the more experienced Ciara Bevan at scrum half. She joins Cleaky George at half back, while a fit again Jasmine Butcher's choice is recalled in the wing. Lisa Neumann misses out. Hannah Jones captains the side in the centre. Well, there are additions to the Irish bench, Cleena Maloney and the uncapped Shannon Ikahifer. While for Wales there could be a test debut for 19-year-old back rower Gwen Hopkins. Defended throughout against England in Bristol, and at no point did they look close to throwing in the towel. So while it was a heavy defeat in the end, and an expected defeat, well, here they come, Ireland led by their co-captain Adele McMahon and her fellow co-captain Dorothy Wall in behind, or Sam Monaghan rather, in behind. So away we go. A swirling breeze. George. Another awkward one maybe for Delaney to deal with. Takes the tackle and she's Parsons with her. She could just get the ball free. Well, if in doubt, go to Sam Monaghan. It's not a bad tactic. Way for inside to Parsons. Takes 2 to put her down. And it's another big carry from the number 8, Brittany Hogan. This is better from Ireland. Christy Haney now. Niamh Jones dropping that shoulder and trying to gain some yards. Haney again.
I just got a knock on from that previous one, so I'm still playing advantage.
O'Brien. And now a chance maybe for Wafer. She's got Parsons with her. Wafer might do it. Oh, she has! Oh, there was no stopping Aoife Wafer from that close.
I realised the space was back out on the left-hand side and they spread it wide, but how straight she runs. She runs so direct. The defence can't drift off her, and then they have to hold out there for Bevan Parsons, and just pure power and strength. And Lake won't be happy with her tackle on that. She would have liked to get her down early.
She hasn't made it look very difficult though. What an extraordinary strike that is. Put down by Newgang. Taken on by Gwen Pearce.
Good strap and it's all back.
And Ireland have the ball. Good footwork from Eve Higgins. Put on by Wall to Newgang. Almost always getting over that gain line. Riley for O'Brien. Haney. Almost skipping over the tackle of Ciara Bevan. Oh, and into the gap goes Riley. Has she got the gas to get there? Needs support. And that support has arrived in timely fashion. Sam Monaghan.
You're off feet.
Ireland have numbers out wide if they can put it through their hands, but they might not need to. Eve Higgins powering over that line. Away to Wales, they were hammered. It was the heaviest defeat they'd suffered at the hands of the Welsh in 24 years. And they would have been lining the Welsh up for their trip to Virgin Media Park this afternoon with a point to prove. Maybe a smell of revenge in the air. Easy one for Dan O'Brien.
And then when Katie Corrigan got it, it was the speed of clearance. We've seen Evans going in trying to rob it, but actually the clear out was so good.
The Wales not going to the air at all. They're trying to repel this ball.
Get up.
Ball under the left arm of Niamh Jones. Jones is edging closer.
Go sideways once. Don't pull around. Get out.
Just need to get going forward again. They certainly are now. Niamh Jones is almost there. She's down and she has the try. Ireland are demolishing Wales in this first half an hour. Niamh Jones with her 9th try for Ireland, her 4th in the Six Nations Championship.
Just keep working. Pearce has to go back around the corner because she has changed her bind. Wales had slowed it down, but great awareness for Niamh Jones to see where that try line is. She's staying nice and low, and as much as
Dan O'Brien makes it 3 from 3. Off Ireland go again. Wafer bursting into the space. She's got Dorothy Wall with her. She may not need her.
Okay, Green Key, come in, stop.
Something
stop.
for Parsons to get after. Oh, brilliantly taken by Cleaky George. And then she accelerates through the gap. Tackled by Monaghan and Haney.
Bind! Set! Steady!
Good set piece again from Ireland. O'Brien does what she needs to do. What a first half it's been. A half in which Ireland have been clinical with the ball, solid in defence, and a massive improvement in their set piece. So much for Scott Beeman to be pleased with. And they put themselves in a wonderful position to end a run of 7 straight defeats in the Guinness Women's Six Nations Championship. Half-time at Virgin Media Park. It's Ireland 21, Wales 0. So away we go. What will the message have been, Grace, in your opinion, from Scott Beeman at half-time in that dressing room? But she hasn't found touch. That's a terrible kick. Fielded by Riley. Now O'Brien. Comes back against the grain. And there's more space out the other side. Back for George. Oh, blocked down brilliantly. Great work from Corrigan, and she might finish it off herself. Katie Corrigan for Ireland. The teenager with her first international try. All her own work. Well, that's wonderful play. And Ireland have the bonus point in the bank. It's her second try in green, in fact. Wales would have entered this second half with has evaporated in 2.5 quick second half minutes. Katie Corrigan showing poise and acceleration into that.
you know, they're really working hard off the ball, not only when they have it, and to get the charge down and to know where the ball landed and to actually have that pace.
Here come Ireland again. Another carry for Adele McMahon. Sam Monaghan now. Ireland are going to make a change in their second row. Ireland playing with a penalty advantage now as well as Parsons attacks the line. Well, Wales managed to steal it, so back they'll come for the penalty. Today, Dan O'Brien, not only from the kicking team, but with her line kicking as well. She's 5 from 5 now. And Ireland stretch further clear. It's an awfully long way back for Wales. Riley. Dorothy Wall back to O'Brien. Considered a little chip over the top. Wisely keeping it in hand. Off goes Bevan Parsons. Parsons makes good inroads into the 22. Good handling from Wall again. And O'Brien. And out it goes towards Aoife Dalton.
I've got that around chest live.
You don't have to go too far back in the record books to find the last time Wales were nilled against Ireland, just 3 years ago at the Cardiff Farm Park when they lost 45-0 in the shadow of the Principality Stadium, but there were few anticipating that might be how things would pan out this afternoon. Although, still a quarter of this game to go. Plenty of time for Wales to get that scoreboard ticking in their favour. Here's Dan O'Brien. Wall. Oh, good work. Quick thinking from her. Finds Aoife Wafer and another tackler beaten. And off goes Bevan Parsons. Parsons going for the corner! Oh, that's brilliant rugby from Ireland. Bevan Parsons with her first try in this year's championship.
Dan O'Brien getting that pass away. Second pass out of contact. Aoife Wafer running so straight, beats a defender, draws in the last defender. And Bevan Parsons still has work to do, but Hesketh has no match for her, and what an amazing finish. And look at this, just footwork. She goes in, out, huge handoff, and she'll be delighted to get her scoring off to a good start in this Six Nations.
She's an incredible athlete, Bevan Parsons, as we've seen in the Sevens arena for so long now. one of the really clinical finishers on the 7th circuit. And she's got one in the 15s game here today. But they haven't been able to hold on to it for too long. It's a good carry from Georgia Evans. Wells playing with an advantage here off a knock-on. Carried by Abby Constable.
Okay, all done, Ireland. All done, all done.
And that's Gwen Hopkins.
Knock-on advantage is over.
Little ball flipped back inside brilliantly by Kayleigh Powell. And an opportunity for Wales finally to score. Karis Cox just about put down. Stepping back inside is Gwen Hopkins. The referee hasn't made a decision as yet. Held up is the call.
Yeah, and it was this break up the middle of the pitch. Great running from Cox.
That's right.
Managed to be tackled down, but direct ball. And there was definitely enough Irish players there to come up off the line, but getting caught out wide, having to step back in. We see Suffel McCabe just getting caught.
Menace. Okay, I'm going to come up to you, mate. So, my initial on-field reaction is that that was held up. I don't have a clear grounding, okay, and I see someone underneath it. But can you just check that I haven't been unsighted, it has gone down at some point?
Yeah, so on field, no try. We're looking at grounding.
Correct, yeah.
Right, okay.
So Andrew McMenemy from Scotland called upon.
You just see
I came
Dan
round and I
O'Brien
had
come
someone
in here.
underneath it. So,
Oh, it's definitely touched the ground.
let him do that, yeah.
And this is the communication now is it's no try on-field decision, so we have to see the ball on the ground.
The ball is grounded on the line, so you
Yep.
can reverse your on-field decision
Okay.
and award the try.
And she gets underneath after that action.
Correct, the ball is
So
grounded.
a try is
Yeah,
going to be
okay,
awarded
right,
here.
thank you.
Wales are up and running.
It is a try. It is a try.
Oh, what a ball back inside that is. That's delightful. And Wales go over again. And they're finishing with a flourish here. The finish was from Karis Cox. That was simple enough in its execution, but the offload inside in the build-up was delicious. Really well worked from Wales.
Yeah, just great composure from them. You know, they have the experience,
Yeah.
but it's just here. A wee dummy pop out the back door, back inside. And for Cox to catch that, but it was great momentum, and it looked like Wales were going to go route one.
I'm just going to check that offload.
Okay, Coxie.
Yep.
I'm going to show you a forward
So
pass
Courtney
by
Cates.
Reds
Yep.
in the play immediately prior to the try being scored.
Yep, go for it. Forward. That's what he's
It would
coming
be a
in for,
shame
yeah.
if it was ruled out. Such was the quality of this pass.
This pass here.
Yeah,
does look
that's quite
forward.
clearly she's in front. The ball leaves the hands forward out the back there, doesn't
Well,
it?
the audacity of it and the ambition shown, you can't take away from that. Ultimately, the try won't count.
Don't come running up to me.
No, but it was the best attack and
up.
play we've seen Wales doing these last 10 minutes.
Just pops it inside. And Ireland have stripped it. If they can just get through a phase or two, that should be the end of it.
Wait.
Out it goes from Scuffle McCabe, and there's the full-time whistle. Ireland back to winning ways in the Guinness Six Nations Championship. A first win under the new head coach, Scott Beaman. And for Wales, continued disappointment. Their championship goes from bad to worse. They gave Ireland an in, and Ireland took full advantage of it, Grace, and never let up.